Hello dear Taurus, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and this is your June 1st until the 15th of 2020 general and love reading. I'm doing a 9-card spread. Today is the 1st of June when I'm doing this reading. Thank you so much for being here and your support that you show towards my channel and also your appreciation. Now, I am doing the astrology portion separately this time, as there are those of you that love the astrology and there are those of you that love the tarot. So I'm splitting the videos up. Okay, dear Taurus, let's see what's going on. June has got a lot of astrology, so I will need some time to be talking about that. Let's have a look at your tarot now with a 9-card spread. And I'm using the Llewellyn tarot, which is one of my first tarot decks, and I do love it. So let's have a look at what's going on with you, Taurus. What's very important? King of Wands. So it's all about your desires. It's all about moving towards what you want to manifest, what you want to create. Now, this is someone taking the lead. This is fire, your earth. So some of you have got strong fire in your charts. For others of you, this could be a person that you're interested in. And we've got the King of Pentacles, which is you. So usually you're very slow. You're someone who plans rather than jumps in. You're fixed. You're fixed earth. So you do think about things before you move towards them, before you want to do things, as you want certain success. So therefore you take your time, whereas the King of Wands is someone who would jump in. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and the King of Pentacles is your energy. For others of you, this could be the other person as well. Okay, you may be dealing with someone that's got earth and fire in their chart. Okay, we've got the Strength card, which is Leo. So you are dealing more than likely with a Leo, or you've got the strong Leo in your chart. What else do we have? We've got the Knight of Cups. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus. In your partnerships, you are Scorpio. You act out the Scorpio in your relationships. So Scorpio goes deep. It's very intimate. Scorpio does not share until they know that this is certain, that this is a strong and powerful connection. Knight of Cups. What else do we have? Three of Wands. Three of Wands, which can mean expansion and growth. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Five of Cups. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups in the position of the past and the future. And the Lovers. We've had a few signs, 2 or 3, that have had the Lovers in this position. Okay, and the Lovers is Gemini. We've got Venus retrograding in the sign of Gemini. So this is a tough choice that you're making. Page of Pentacles promises something that will be manifesting at some point in the future. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got the Page of Swords. So we've got a couple of pages. This is the spy. This is the student. This is also someone who speaks where logic is concerned. They speak truth. And Queen of Wands. Wow. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Taurus, are you the third person in a love triangle? As we've got the King and the Queen of Wands. This will speak to some of you. For others of you, this could be a very strong connection where there is a lot of desire. And it looks like both of you are now ready to take the action towards that. You're ready to speak your truth. What else do we have? Now, Queen of Wands is usually my Leo card. And we've got the Hermit. So the Hermit is Virgo. Now, you could be dealing with someone that's got Virgo in their chart, maybe even Leo. So Leo, Virgo, Casper. Let's take more cards. Let's have a look at the Amira's Love Oracle and see what's going on in love. We've got fun times, The fun does ring Leo. Leo loves to have fun. They're very generous, okay? Very generous, very risk-taking, and also Leo is all about true love. We've got wallflower. So at some point in the past, there were fun times. Now there is boredom, there's solitude, and just going along, you know, doing business as usual. No excitement here. And we've got short term. So there's been a heartbreak. Okay, some of you have recently maybe been broken. Okay. And I feel as though this was a period that you're going through. Okay, maybe there was a lot of fun at some point here. It started to get a little bit mundane and too practical. Maybe there were other reasons for that. And short-term heartbreak says that this is not going to last long. That's not what I see. And we've got control. Wow. And control is someone that has been trying to control a situation. We've also got the Strength card, which can mean control, trying to control this relationship or aspects of it. Doesn't have to be love. It can also be just a family relationship or people that you're dealing with in general, friendship, work, anything like that. What else do we have? And we've got true love. So I believe that this control can be an aspect of there are external circumstances which are pushing this situation to go through a difficult phase, but I feel it's only short term. And this does ring Capricorn for me. Capricorn is all about integrity. So I feel as though, especially with this Page of Swords, there may have been something that hasn't been communicated, something that was kept, someone was kept in the dark. This could also be the time to actually do that, to go out and communicate the truth. Now, the control can mean someone's been hiding things, trying to control or manipulate a situation. Let's see more cards. Let's take the Lenormand. We've got the Fox. And the Fox can be manipulation. It can be someone's kept the truth from you, dear Taurus. This could also be you having kept the truth, because here we've got the card of suspicion. Okay, this is also a card of caution. But someone is looking, as you can see, the Fox is looking behind himself. So this is someone that's trying to sneak away with something, trying to manage or control or manipulate a situation. Let's see what else we've got. And this is Pluto and Scorpio. So someone is doing something that is hidden. We've got the Divine Feminine here, which is, this is the girl next door. So she's very practical, very steady, very stable. Someone who's quite intelligent. I feel, dear Taurus, that this is your partner. Someone who is on the up and up. I do feel that with this Divine Feminine. Now, if you are a female, this is you. If you are dealing with another female, then this is your partner. Okay, let's see. Let's take another card, and we've got the Bouquet. So this is an offer that's coming in. Okay, the Bouquet here. This can speak of appreciation. This can speak of flattery. Jupiter in Sag, okay. And also, this is something that's being offered. It's a wish fulfillment. And it's interesting to see that the female here is also holding a rose, which is very similar to these tulips. It looks very much like a tulip. So she looks as though she's daydreaming. She's hoping for an offer to come through. But for some reason, I feel as though the fox has had to keep something under wraps. What's at the bottom? And we've got the star. And the star is a wish fulfillment, but this is also a 16, which is the tower. And the tower can mean a sudden epiphany. So sudden truth coming through, an awakening, that this could also be a wish fulfillment, but also something that's been at a distance. You may be realizing this now. And we've got the child here. The child is number 13, again, Scorpio. So newness where things that have been hidden are concerned. This could even be a child, you know, an actual child. And we've got the divine masculine here. There is the partner. Okay, they are a couple. Okay, so Earth, I do feel that this is you. Some of you are a father. You've got a child. And maybe that's why your wish has been put on the back burner. Maybe that's what you kept. Things to do with a child or with anything new. Or if you are a father and you are dealing with another relationship, because we do have the lovers here, which can mean it's a choice, a head of a heart decision. I do feel that the child could be what is, and we've got the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. That's what put your love life or this relationship at a time maybe in the future or just on the back burner. So things haven't been happening for you as you've been going through a lot of controlling emotions, a situation that's been manipulative, maybe even controlling. You've had to pull up your socks, become that elder wiser. And we know that this is the Saturnian energy. So maybe you've been working through a karmic phase that has taken way too long. And with the short term, I feel that soon you should be coming out of that. We do have the true love here. And we've also got the gossip card here. And the gossip card, I do have two feminine energies here, which can also speak of gossip, yes, but two different people you may be dealing with. Okay, and I feel as though maybe with the gossip card, some of you are in a situation where you're trying to keep maybe a relationship under wraps, maybe even your emotions, as you're not showing your true, authentic self, I feel here. You do want to have fun. You do want to take that risk, but you're acting out the wallflower. So you're not showing your emotions here. That's what I feel. What is the truth, dear Taurus? We do have the King of Pentacles here, which is you, and you are stable. Now, Taurus is a sign that doesn't like change. Okay, you don't like change. And you're very hard to move. You need to plan, as I said. Here we've got Leo. And this could be a back and forth. You're trying to hold on. You're trying not to show your desires. You're trying to not be open about what you want to manifest here. And as I said, Leo is true love. So some of you are holding back on your desires. But, you know, the Strength card can also mean that you've been trying to control your emotions, keep them under wrap. And I do feel that you don't believe that this is a relationship. You're trying not to believe. You're sweeping it under the carpet, the truth about how you feel here, Taurus. Now, with the Knight of Cups, you have shown some emotion. You have offered this cup, but it wasn't a cup that was showing a long-lasting relationship. This is a half offer, if you get what I mean, with the Knight of Cups. Here with the Three of Wands is that you're waiting for those ships to come in. You're probably, if there has been no communication, you've probably been waiting for it. Okay, you've come to the 3. So this relationship has come to the point of 3, where it has the potential to expand, but it's also, you know, I want to put in that that effort to bring in those ships, but I'm also going to be waiting as well. So if you are dealing with a fire sign, you're waiting on them to act, to take the action. For those of you that have got fire in your charts, it looks as though you're going to be taking the action. You're going to be, you've been waiting, now you're ready to act. So we know that fire is, it's taking, you know, it's that Martian energy. So doing something about it. Yeah, we've got a fair few cups here. So I do feel with the 2 cards right here, we've got 6 cups all up. So there has been some sort of a connection, a strong connection here. There has been trust, I do believe, but maybe that was broken because of a controlling situation, because of secrets that have been held and withheld here. And this could also be a third person that is manipulating or putting this connection off kilter. So bringing the imbalance in, as we've got the 3 cups that are spilt here and the 2 cups that are standing. So this could be a past connection. This could be an outsider. We've also got another 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands here. So there's a few indications of 3 here. Now here in the past and future position, we've got the 9 of Cups, which is saying to me that there is a wish fulfillment from both sides here. Both people want this. But with the Lovers, this is a head over heart decision. So I do feel that some of you Taurians, you may be also a leader where business is concerned. You may be someone who's very creative, very passionate about what you're bringing in, what you're creating. So I don't know that you're someone who, in love, I don't know that you're someone who would use your desire. You're someone who looks at planning, again, you're strategizing, where your emotional security, your financial security, I think that there's a mix there for Taurus. So Taurus feels comfortable when they can have love and prosperity together. So this could be 2 different sides of you, of course. Okay, and that's where I feel that the Lovers card comes in. So this is a head over heart decision, and you may be dealing with 2 different situations, 2 different people. And the Lovers is a deep connection, of course. Now, Venus, your ruling planet, is moving through Gemini, retrograding through Gemini. So this can mean that the time has come, dear Taurus, for you to look over what is important to you, your self-worth, your comforts, being in a central relationship, okay, being on the same page with the person that you want to bring into your life. Do they love their comforts? Are they your mirroring partner? Do they want what you want? If you've been in a partnership where someone was more about the sexual side of things and not so much the financial stability and also the value side of things, then this could be the choice that you're making. I do feel here with the Page of Pentacles, if you have been dealing with an earth sign, I do feel that you're going more towards an earth sign, as we've got the girl next door here who is someone that's very practical, someone that's very dependable, and I feel that that's what you're looking for, dear Taurus. And I'm going to say, if you're dealing with a fire sign, as we do have also, we've got the Queen of Wands here and the King of Wands. This is not to say that Taurus doesn't want passion in their relationship. Okay, obviously not. But I feel that you're looking more for the practical side of things. And I'm going to say, if you're dealing with a divine feminine that is very creative, that could also be something that will bring you in. So if you're a very creative person, you're looking, or someone who shows their desires, you're looking for that as well in a partner. But I'm going to say, if you're dealing with someone that's more only about that sexual connection, because Taurus is more sensual. It's not about striking while the iron is hot. It's more about taking it slowly, being practical. You know, those 5 senses. That's what Taurus is all about. So that's why I feel as though you have maybe turned your back on a fire sign. You're making a choice between a Leo, let's say, and someone that's Earth. And we do have Virgo here. Could be Capricorn as well, doesn't matter. Could also be another Taurus. So if you were dealing with someone that was more superficial, that's not what your heart desired. That's not what you wanted. Now, as I said in the beginning, if you are the third person, because we've got the King and the Queen of Wands right here, if you are the third person, then this connection may have started off as something more built on desire, creativity, inspiration. So you may have admired, you may have had the admiration, and therefore not only admiration, but we know that the Queen of Wands is someone that's very magnetic. So she oozes with beauty. She is someone who's very beautiful. Maybe her aura was what attracted you into this trap, let's say, because I do feel as though you may have fallen into a trap that, yes, she magnetized you. You were magnetized, mesmerized, and that it was a wish that you needed to fulfill. You felt as though this was something that you've always wanted. This person was someone that you admired, and therefore you got caught up in this love triangle or in this situation that may have been difficult for you, and it's put you in a position where you have to make a vital life decision here. Okay, I do feel that you're going to go more the practical way. Okay, so you're going to go for the more earthy, practical, and long-lasting connection, or a person who's got strong earth. And I do feel as though you are dealing mainly with earth, an earth sign. Okay, and we know that the Page of Pentacles could also be a child. Some of you may be a father. Now, as I say always with the King of Pentacles, this is someone who wants stability. They want something long-lasting, something that is dependable. And you may have been very slow-moving, trying to work on this. You've been searching for the answers and searching for something that will give you your heart's desire. And we know that the star is also a wish fulfillment. So I feel as though now you're ready to take the action. Okay, you've made the decision. Okay, and the Page of Pentacles could also be a messenger. This could be a message that is either coming in or that you're sending. Let's take more cards. Let's take more and see what's going on here. Now, the King of Wands could be you ready to move towards what you want to create, or it could be, if you are the third person, this could be the other person. Okay, so the other partner, the partner of your beloved. Okay, as I see here, there is a decision that's being made, no doubt, and you're trying to be logical about it. Sometimes the mind rules over the heart, but what works really is to listen to what your heart is telling you and not your head. So some of you, Taurus, you may also have your Venus or your Mars in the sign of Gemini in your natal charts. And this is a time, a very changing time, and a time of communicating, as we've got Venus, your ruling planet, retrograding. Let's have a look at the King of Wands. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles here. as well. So the Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving. There is an offer here, as you could see, and as I said, you may be dealing with another earth sign. This is the Virgo card usually. So maybe, this could mean that maybe there's been an offer that's been given to you, something quite physical, tangible, long-lasting, which I feel as though it went stray here. Something happened and it was not accepted. Okay, so I do feel also that now you're ready to bring this offer. Okay, we've got the Knight, we've got the Page and the King. So this is, in a sense, we're going from the King to the Knight to the Page. So this is like a restart, dear Taurus. That's what I see. Let's have a look at that Five of Cups here. And we've got the Three of Swords, you see? Those 3 cups spilt, 3 of Swords. Heartbreak, disappointment, a fork in the road, no doubt. And we know that swords are all about communication, perception as well. So a disappointment where your emotional self is concerned. Maybe you broke their heart. If they offered you something long-lasting and you were more in the let's connect on another level, I'm not ready to take that next step, then this was the disappointment here. Let's have a look at the Lovers. And we've got the Four of Wands, which has been showing up in all the readings practically in this time of June. Four of Wands, the Lovers. This connection is meant to head towards marriage, towards a commitment, okay? And the Lovers can speak of you're using your logic or you're communicating about something that could speak of commitments, could speak of marriage, could speak of a celebration in the future. This could be your understanding or your openness where your heart is concerned about what you really want. Now, let's have a look. And I'm going to say marriage was also in the way, or a long-term relationship was in the way of this divine union. Let's have a look at the Page of Pentacles. And we've got the Seven of Swords, you see? We've got the Father and the Son. So I do feel that it's got a lot to do with the fox right here. So Seven of Swords can speak of intelligence, but it can also speak of, as you could see, this person, this man he's holding those 5 swords. And that means he's very conflicted about having held back on information. Or he's got a battle on his hands, okay, with things to do with his past, I would say here. But this is also someone who is trying to strategize a new stable beginning, a new beginning. Something that is long-term, and again, maybe even keeping his thoughts under wraps. If he is, and I'm going to say, if you've been dealing with another person in the past, as I said, for those of you that are dealing with someone that was more on the, you know, on the mundane level, they were more about their comforts, they were more about what they could acquire. And there was no value, but there was more of a, what's that word? They were more shallow, okay? And it was all about them and their ego. I feel as though you've had to be smart. You've had to do things without letting others know. So do things in a secretive way, and you are planning for the future here with that Page of Pentacles. Let's have a look at this Page of Swords. And we've got the Page of Wands. So Page of Wands is the risk taker. We do have 3 pages here, so there's a lot of fresh energy, dear Taurus. Let's have a look at that 3 of Wands. Page of Wands here is someone who's ready to send out that message, the message of truth. Let's have a look at this 3 of Wands, And we've got the Six of Wands. And this is a card of success, no doubt. And this is also, I remember mentioning before that some of you have been trying to keep this relationship under wraps. Some of you may be quite successful in what you do. You've got the Star card, which is Aquarius. You know, it's someone who's quite prominent in the social world. Six of Wands is someone that's been very successful. Their ships have come in where they've created a lot for themselves. Now it's more about being more practical and planning something that's long-lasting and something that is built in reality and in a valuable way. So something that is very worthy of what you're looking for. So it's a situation that speaks to your soul, I feel here. And because you've gotten to a point of being successful, I do feel you're trying to keep things under wraps. Now, in the other situation that I've been talking about, if you've been dealing with someone that was more shallow, more about acquiring things, we've got the Six of Wands here, which can mean that you've turned your back on someone that was quite egotistical. You've turned your back here, obviously. Yeah, so someone who's had things given to them easily. And I feel that maybe you provided the comforts for that past partner. I do feel that you're turning your back on that, because you want something much more realistic. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And we've got the Sun card, which is Leo again here. You are moving towards something that tickles your heart. Now, this is also the card of children and risk-taking. Leo is the heart, isn't it? And there's been not much action recently. Four of Swords. You've been trying to heal the situation. You've got the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. But then what happens is the Sun comes out. So there is clarity here. There's also a sense of healing. That's what I see, dear Taurus. That is what I see here. And we know that Taurus is fixed energy, so is Leo. So if you have been dealing with someone that has strong Leo in their chart, whether it's your new partner or the old person that's been controlling your life, I would say that is where the change is. That's why the change is happening. And fixed energies are hard to overcome, okay, because fixed signs do not like change. And it makes it even harder. Now, let's take some more cards. Let's take some more cards and see what else is going on. Let's take some Sibillas. I'd like to look at this heartbreak right here with the Three of Swords. I did get a peek at the Donna Maritata, which is like the Empress. So that could be the Empress qualities, but also someone who's very loving, nurturing, very motherly. And also, she could also be the other person's wife. So let's have a look here. And we've got Stanza, which is secrets coming in, things that have been happening behind the scenes. Okay, news is coming in. We've got Donna de Servizio, which is someone who is of service. This is a friend. This is also my Virgo card, as this person here provides service, is someone that maybe shows their love through being of service, but also being practical, being friendly. And we've got two cards here which show a lot of practicality, and not only, but nurturing through giving. And we've got the Lamante, which is the very similar to the Knight of Cups here. This is the romance. Okay, this is an offer that's coming in. Now, the L'Amante. L'Amante is also a card which shows someone is open with their heart. So with the Three of Cups here that are spilt and the Two of Cups that are still standing, this is someone that's looking at a situation that it's, you know, it's long gone. There's been heartbreak here, but I do feel here that the news is coming in, good news is coming in, that the offer is still standing here. Even though there's been a disappointment. And I'm going to say whatever this disappointment has been, I do feel that it may have also affected your health here. As I feel with the Three of Swords, I feel both people have gone through this energy. I want to take one card on the Knight of Cups there. Let's take one card there. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is someone that is okay. Financially, they're stable. This is someone who is usually in the Garden of Eden. There's a strong independence here, but there's a lot of abundance here as well. This is someone that is single. So I feel as though you are showing up as the Knight of Cups here because some of you have been quite independent, or you've been dealing with someone that was, even if you were dealing with someone that you were the third person, they were in another relationship, they were already feeling single. And that's why they probably came into your life, because they were looking for that Ace of Pentacles. They were looking for something that was dependable, abundant, and very stable as well. And what I feel, because the King of Pentacles is holding that Ace with the Nine of Pentacles, that is the team. That's the teamwork, okay? Which brings in a position of being able to manifest the utmost stable, financially stable, but also stability where family is concerned. And that's why we've got the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, as there's been a few offers that have come around. You've been going through a cycle, Taurus. That's what I feel here. But I do feel that the news is coming in. We've got the Page of Swords, which can also mean someone has now learned their lesson. And with the Page of Wands, they're willing to take that risk. They want that adventure in their life, and they're also taking a risk to create. This is also the pace is picking up. We've got air and fire, which can be really radical and really fast. So let's have a look. Let's take a few of my handwritten messages here. I want to see what's going on. Now, these messages may not resonate with everyone. Okay. Here's the first message. If this does not resonate, I take more cards for the other signs. Please watch your moon, your rising sign, maybe your Venus or your Mars if you are a male. Let's see. I want to have a family with you. And that is an ace. And we have, I will ruin your life. I'm no good for you. And I feel that that's got a lot to do with self-worth. And some of you that have been holding back because you've been the third person, let's say. And you may have been dealing with someone that was trying to ruin your life in the past. Nevertheless, I feel as though maybe there have been issues of self-worth, dear Taurus, and I feel that that's on your side. I feel that that's where the disappointment came right here, as you were looking at the glass half empty rather than half full. Let's take another card. And we've got, you were too overbearing. I felt suffocated, insecurities, and jealousy. And this could be the position you were coming from, and maybe that's why you had self-worth issues. Okay, now insecurities and jealousy obviously speak of a third-party situation here. Okay, so also too overbearing, too much fire here, too much fire. Maybe this is your past relationship and that's why you had self-worth issues, but you wanted something much more stable. Let's take one more. I will never forget you. I will always love you. So there was a breakup. We've got 5 and 5 is 10, 19, which is also the sun. So the sun does speak of healing, everyone. It does speak of truth. It is also masculine energy, which says that someone is ready to fight for this relationship. We do have the sun, the star. So they're the luminaries. They're the positivity that's coming through. I do see that offer is coming through. It's coming right through. I want to take 3 Sibillas on the 7 of Swords. As 7 of Swords and Page of Pentacles, this is the card that you're coming out with here. So let's just take a few Sibillas on this position and that'll be it. We've got the Artista, and the Artista is someone who's made a discovery. So things that have been missing in this jigsaw puzzle, this is a discovery that's made. So this is an understanding of that. Someone may have whatever's been hidden has been either it will be communicated, or, and I'm going to say that that can also be someone who is in the legal field. So someone maybe who sits behind a desk. This may be what you do for work, dear Taurus, or this is someone who is very intelligent, very wise, and is finding a way out of this, what's the word? Out of this labyrinth. Funny, eh? Out of this confusion. Also, we've got the Militare. Militare is the Capricorn energy. It's having to, it's being on a mission and having to climb that mountain to get a different view. Okay, to have a bird's eye view of the situation. This is a soldier that's on a mission. Okay, so this has gone through many hurdles, many challenges, this relationship, but someone is willing to fight for it. And there is growth through this, obviously. And we've got the Ladro here, but this is also a 10. The Ladro could be the thief. This is the jigsaw puzzle, that piece of the puzzle that was missing in a stable, secure environment. Okay, so this is the Ladro. There has been heaviness, there has been difficulty here. There's been secrets, which was probably that fork in the road of finding your stability at an earlier time. Now, this is saying that you need to be smart, and you need to get to the top and see things from a different perspective. Let's see. And we've got the Amore here. So I do feel that the challenges could relate to love, but also relate to children. We do have Amore, and this is Cupid. Cupid has used his poison arrow to bring in love, but it's a love that's gone through tests. Maybe still is going through the tests. But with the Amore, this is like a child, so it's a brand new beginning. That's what I see here. And the difficulties, I don't think will last for much longer with a short-term card here. We've got the Control card, and, you know, this is a love relationship, I'm going to say, that has gone through the Saturnian tests. And we know that Saturn also gives the rewards after the hard work. So, dear Taurus, do not give up on this. Do not give up on this. Sooner or later, we do have you stabilizing. Okay, stabilizing and celebrating a situation here. You do have the wish cards here, but you've got to make the right choices. And you've got to choose the person that will offer the stability that you're looking for. All right, I will leave it at that. I want to thank you so much Thank you kindly for being here, for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. I will talk to you soon.